Y'all, what is going on? I'm still in the background trying to share this out. Do me a favor as you are coming in. First of all, let me grab my mic and bring it a little closer so y'all can hear me. Make sure I can hear myself good. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the five that's in the building already. Of course, you already know Renee is going to be here. And my boo Mizzle 14 in the building. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Is it Mercati? Mercati. I hope that I'm pronouncing that right. If not, break it down in some syllables down there in the comments so I can get that right. Let me finish sharing this out to all of the family that we got on the Iggers. Oh, that's good enough for me right there. What's been going on, everybody? How's everybody's weekend been? It is 4th of July weekend. I don't know if anybody out there celebrates the 4th of July. Uh, we were not free on the 4th. That ain't got nothing to do with us. You know, our celebration just happened on Juneteenth. Meraki. Okay, Meraki. Well, nice to meet you, Meraki. Welcome to the chat. A lot happened on last night's episode of P Valley. I'm just going to share that there. We're going to do that there. We've already put that there. Boom, and there we are. Okay, y'all. There we go. We in the building, y'all. Okay, yes, like Renee said, y'all go ahead, show me some love. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I just got this bun on my head. Look, I got too much going on, y'all. I was ready to come on camera, but I wasn't ready. But I was ready, but I wasn't ready. You see, I'm still trying to fix my bun, still trying to get the camera down right and all that. We good. Boom, boom. Here we are, y'all. It's Sunday. We are here to talk about P Valley, y'all. Okay. Like I said, I was ready, but I wasn't all the way ready, y'all. This is season 2, episode 5, White Nights. Okay. Last night episode was good. It was all about Miss Mississippi. Okay. Miss M.I. Cricket letter I. Cricket letter I, humpback, okay? Can we appreciate Jocelyn and Jessica Dime for coexisting in the same space, even though they didn't have to? Listen, I thought that it was interesting that not only did Jessica Dime and Jocelyn share the same space, but also Miami Tip and Jocelyn shared the same space. Because if some of you know, they got into it too. Now, although they did get into it over the internet, but still they got into it. But yeah, Jessica Dime and Jocelyn, you know, last time we seen them together was on Love and Hip Hop when Jessica was finna wax that ass. Okay, Jocelyn didn't think Jessica was about that life, but I think, you know what, in the back of Jocelyn's mind, she knew that Jessica was about that life and she didn't want them problems because Dime was gonna scrub the ground with her ass. Yeah, we knew that. Dime knew that, Jocelyn knew that, and us in TV land, we all knew that. Damn, Dime would have scrubbed the ground with her ass. What's going on, JW? Thank you, Renee Boo. You know, this is what 42 looks like. You know, your girl just had a birthday, huh? Go and get into it. No filter. I just got on a little lash, a little brow, a little shadow. No foundation, no filter. That's all I mean. Get into it. Now you know that black don't crack, okay? I skipped through all the scenes with Jocelyn, but why though? We didn't expect Jocelyn to come on and be nothing less but exactly who she was. Was doggone Jocelyn, okay? Jocelyn Hernandez. Jessica was gonna whoop that trick. She was gonna scrub the ground with Jocelyn ass, but Jocelyn knew. She played it smart. That's why she just went on ahead and threw that bag at her ass and kept it right the fuck on going, because she already knew. My birthday was good, okay? We went to Miami, Florida, me, my baby sister, and my YouTube sister, Sunshine. And I'm 42. I'm not all with going to the clubs, popping pussy on a handstand no more. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? So we just chilled chilled like we chill, and ate and hung out on the beach, and it was beautiful. I had a good ass time. That is a bomb ass vacation to me, to eat some good food and just relax and chill like how I want to chill. I ain't got to be high maintenance and none of that. That is like the perfect vacation to me, and I got to do that. So my birthday was the bomb. Is it giving 30? Okay. Face is giving 30. Pussy giving 22. I'm just saying. Queens are born in June. Shout out to my boo Tracy. Tracy got me this shirt for my birthday last year. Okay. If y'all ever need some custom shit made by Tracy, holla at me. Either holla at me or holla at her. Okay. But it's giving 30 in the face. These titties is giving a good 40, 42. But that pussy giving 20. I got a pretty vagina. It gives, what's that Mona Lisa says? My cat gives meow, but really does roar. Okay, that's what it does. That's what it does. That's on period though. But y'all, we are going to talk about P Valley tonight, y'all. Okay, last night's episode was good. It was all about Miss Mississippi. Y'all say hi to Mizzle. Mizzle, I think he said he was going to be in here, but he's going to be watching some, because I don't know if he got caught up just yet. And y'all know Mizzle is going to be going on at 3:00 my time. I want to say 4:00 y'all time. If you do not have the links to Mizzle's channel so that you can follow him, because you know Mizzle does his social corner. Mizzle talks about different things and stuff like that on his social corner. So make sure you are following him as well, okay? Because he will be going on 3:00 on my time. I'm on Central Time. He's on Eastern Time. So I want to say that's 4:00 Eastern Time. Do your math. Google that shit, whatever it is. I don't know. I didn't pass that class. Anyways, though, y'all, we are here to talk about P Valley. Okay, let's get into it. P Valley, this is season 2, episode 5, White Nights. And this episode was all about Miss Mississippi. It was narrated by Uncle Clifford. I thought it was really good. It had its moments to it. You know, somebody finally got taken out who deserved to be taken out. Yes, 4:00 Eastern Time. Who deserved to be taken out. We're going to get into it. I'm not going to try to make this too long because I do want to, because, you know, I get to talking. Even though I'm up here by myself, I can still talk like I got a panel. You know, I do a whole lot of talking. So I just want to get through this quick so that we can get up into Mizzle's panel afterwards, okay? Because he's going to be talking about P Valley as well as College Hill. Did y'all watch College Hill Celebrity? Because I have not watched it yet. So his review is going to be the first time that I'm hearing about it. I've seen other people do reviews on it. I haven't watched it just yet because I wanted to wait and see my brother's review first. So if you are not or you have not watched College Hill Celebrity Edition, Mizzle's going to be talking about that very after, you know, we get done with this or whatnot. But y'all, let's just go ahead and get up into P Valley, okay? All right, y'all. So the episode starts off, like I said, it's being narrated by Uncle Clifford. And it's starting off in Atlanta, and they're like at this players ball type thing. I don't know if it was like a stripper players ball or exactly what it was, but it was like some type of players ball type thing that they were doing. And it was at a strip club, and they were honoring 3 of the heavy hitters, 3 of strippers known around the world: Gigi McGuire, Jessica Dime, and Miami Tip. Now, Gigi McGuire, I remember hearing about her back in the days. I seen a video of hers. It might be on YouTube, because I think if it wasn't YouTube, it was on Twitter. It was like her retirement dance that she did on the pole. Bitch. Even Miss Mississippi wasn't that damn good on that pole the way Gigi McGuire was on her retirement dance on that fucking pole. The bitch is amazing. If you don't know who Gigi McGuire is, Google that bitch, okay? Jessica Dime, I've not seen her pole work. I've just seen her ass work. Y'all know Jessica got a big old ignorant ass, big tabletop ass. That's what she's known for. Now, Miami Tip also is known for her pole work. Now, she's one of them strippers that's known as not having to necessarily get naked. You know, her pole work and her dancing alone carries her very far. She's also known as a stripper that fell, like, I want to say it was between 10, no, it was like 20, 30 something feet up in the air. I mean, the bitch was high. She was up there with Jesus and them, but she fell, like broke all the bones in her face and all this, that, and the other. She's a little bitty thing, but she's a scrapper. Okay. She's been in the stripper business for a long, long time. So the night that they're there, it's going to be honoring strippers that came before them. And of course, Jocelyn Hernandez is there as well. And we're going to get into that right now. They're backstage and Rome is talking on the phone. He's basically trying to close out this wig lace front deal for Keyshawn. Now at this moment, Keyshawn don't have no hair on. She got a slick backs going to the back. And as he's pacing back and forth on the phone, she's telling him like, Rome, like, you over here talking on the phone and you making me dizzy or whatnot, right? So basically, he tells her that, I'm over here and I'm trying to work out this deal on this wig line for you, right? And so he also shows her a couple of wigs that he has set up, wigs that were already sent to her that she could possibly pick out to wear. One was like a Kool-Aid red, another one was like a blue something that she had up or whatnot, and then another one was like a blonde and black skunk kind of looking like wig. She wasn't feeling none of them. She was like ghetto, ghetto, and ghetto. Finally, he picks out this blonde wig and tells her, go ahead and put this on. See how you feel about this. She puts the wig on and she's like, it really doesn't match my skin color, which it kind of sort of doesn't. But with Miss Mississippi, she's gorgeous. That bitch can rock goddamn orange hair. She can rock lime green hair. She's gorgeous, god darn it. But some blonde wigs, that's just me. No offense to none of the ladies out there that like to wear the blonde wigs. I just feel like some blonde wigs, it's just made for certain people. And I'm going to just say that. They just don't work for everybody. However, in Miss Mississippi's case, it worked with her, but again, I like her with her more solid colors, her dark colors, because it brings out more of her features more. I just felt like that blonde kind of does too much. That's just my opinion. It is what it is. Now he picks out this, wig or whatnot for her to put on, and she doesn't really like it, but she agrees to put it on and whatnot. He also tells her that, starting tomorrow, they're going to be going on another 2 weeks of the tour. And she's like, well, I can't do another 2 weeks. I got to get home. He tells her, don't worry about it. I done already cleared everything with Justin Bieber. Don't worry about it. I got everything straight. She like, this is only supposed to be for another 2 weeks. I got to get home to get to my babies. He tells her, no, what you need to do is get out here and get this money so you don't never have to go home. Now, when he first started with it, when he was like, what you need to do, get out here and get this money, I was like, oh shit, hold on. Is this nigga on some pimp shit? Because the way he did it, I ain't really like that. But when he, finished it off with, so you ain't never got to go home, I'm thinking in the back of my mind, okay, he like, get out here, teach you this game so you can get on your feet, so you ain't got to be out here worrying with this fuck nigga Derek who's up at the house beating your ass. So hopefully you can learn some of this game and get on your feet. That's what I took it as, right? But at first I was just kind of like, I don't know. At the same time, she's still rocking Diamond's necklace. The necklace that Diamond gave her that's supposed to be like scaring ghost away, supposed to help clear her mind. It didn't give her clear thoughts in the first place when she pulled that goddamn gun out. That's neither here nor there. I'm still pissed off about that. Because Diamond fine ass. Ooh, bitch. Oh, bitch. But as Uncle Cliff is narrating, one thing that he says that sticks out, he was like, you can't save a hoe unless a hoe is ready to be saved. Basically, a woman that's in an abusive relationship, you can't step in and save her if she's not necessarily ready and willing to be saved just yet. Keep that in your goddamn mind, right? So we at the club, okay? We got Lil Murda and Teeth, they rolling up a blunt. And well, it's actually Lil Murda who's rolling up a blunt. Child, as they rolling up a blunt, him and Lil Teek is arguing. When I tell you that dick didn't calm Teek down for shit, ladies, y'all drop down in the comment and let me know. A little bit of good dick make you calm down. I don't know if that's just me or what, but I thought he'd have been calmed down by now. You got you some of that good Lil Murda dick. You got you some of that. What is he? What is he? Broke hustler? Broke boy hustler, something like that. Hurt village hustler. You got you some of that good little murder hurt village hustler dick, and you still in the mood, T. I'm just saying you could slid that dick on over here up on this way. Lil Murder's pissed off as well because he telling Rome, like, look here, I could have been up in here performing as well. Like, why you ain't have me up in here performing? Rome is telling him, look here, tonight is all about Miss Mississippi. Basically, if you ain't out there popping no pussy, then it ain't even about you. It ain't about you tonight, which I feel him because they are supposed to be on the Dirty Dozens tour and he supposed to be a part of that tour as well. But I think we all know, yes, Murder does the music, but the brains and the entertainment behind it is all Miss Mississippi. If it was Miss Mississippi sliding down a pole doing everything that she do, we wouldn't even really be. I mean, we worry about little Murder, but we didn't see Mississippi. What Mirkai say? P Valley knew what they were doing, having Jocelyn quote Cardi B already. They had damn near every stripper Jocelyn had beef with up in there. And I was glad to see Jocelyn be caught, but again, she ain't had no choice. Bitch, you on the set of a Hollywood goddamn production. Really? I wasn't smart enough to turn my ringer off. My bad. I'm finna turn this bitch off now. Oops, y'all. Anyways, though, yeah, but they found out about Clifford. That's why he mad. I get why he mad, niece. I get why he mad. But on the last episode, the way Teak walked out and he took his bag, I thought the nigga had gone left and went to the house. But then I thought about nigga just got out of prison. Where is he gonna go? Is he paroled anywhere? Do he got any money? Did he have any money on his books when he got out to even go anywhere? He ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Brit, what's going on, boo? No, because yeah, he found out about that postcard. I get it, but at the same time, no. Don't little dick just calm you down when you're in a bad mood sometimes. I'm just saying, I can't speak for everybody. I'll just speak for me. Yes, good sex feels good, but life still go on. So he's still thinking about baby, the way he was perched up on that damn windowsill from the last episode, I knew it was gonna be some shit. But like I said, when he grabbed his little book bag and ran on up out of there, I thought he was gone. So like I said, Jocelyn comes out and Jocelyn performs Child. Jocelyn come flying up out that bitch like Peter Pan. She came out flying. Big Teak was like, oh shit, she flying. You know, he ain't seen no luxurious shit like that since goddamn Cell Block 4 when they was throwing niggas up off the top balcony. He ain't seen no shit like that. So she performs, you know, for Jessica Dime and Miami Tip and Gigi. And, you know, she does good. Of course, she got to sing Do It Like It Shall Be Day. Do it like it's my B-Day, baby. Do it like it's my B-Day. Right now, do it like, and it's still my B-Day, okay? Cash sign, Moham 512. Got to get in the mic in case you niggas need my cash app. But like I said, she performs, and then with her choppy ass goddamn English, she introduces Miss Mississippi. Okay, Miss Mississippi comes out, and of course, she acts a fucking donkey on that pole. Okay, Miss Mississippi is bad on that pole. She gets out there. The one move that I want to learn on a pole, and bitch, I know you got to crawl for your walk, but when she does that full split on the pole and she just swinging around like that, oh, I'm knocking my shit over. But the way she's swinging, I was like, God damn. I just want to learn how to do that. I just want to learn how to do that. I thought he was gone too. I thought after he got that dick, like I said, he woke up on that windowsill. And even when he seen the postcard, when he was like, who the fuck is Cliff? All this time I've been out, you ain't never seen me no postcard. I thought he had dipped after that. That's what I thought. But I guess he was like, shit, I ain't got nowhere to go. And the dick is good. So let me stick around. So like I said, Miss Mississippi, she performs, she does her thing, she's acrobatic, doing all kind of stuff on a pole. Okay, now as Uncle Clifford is narrating, he takes us back to the beginning before she was Miss Mississippi, when she was just Keyshawn. Okay, she was trying out for the cheerleading team. She was up there trying to do I forgot what it's called. And I was a fucking cheerleader, but I was one of the cheerleaders had an attitude. I ain't even lie. I was a cheerleader for the perk of being a cheerleader, bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. I was a cheerleader for the outfits, to get to the games for free. To be cute. Let me stop. Yeah, I was a cheerleader for all the goddamn wrong reasons. Anyway, so she's trying out for cheerleading, and it's a predominantly white school that she goes to. She gets up there, she tries to stick this move, but she ends up falling down, right? And lo and behold, Gidget, get him, Gidget. I don't know if she's the cheerleading captain or the cheerleading coach, whatever it is. She's leading, the tryouts or whatnot. So when she falls down, lo and behold, we got Derek, who's one of the spotter. He's a base. I was a base in cheerleading as well. I was the one throwing the bitches up in the air. He's a base. He gets up and he helps her up after she falls down. He was like, you want to try that move again? And she was like, no, I think I'm going to go ahead and chill from right here. This is when we see, when Derek and Keyshawn first meet each other. Basically, he starts off as being her savior. When she falls down out of this stunt, he's there to pick her up or whatnot. And it's like almost angelic, like the sun is beaming behind him. He got this big white boy Zach Morris goddamn smile on him, and he comes and he picks her up or whatnot, and helps her up. And like I said, he's like her white knight. Her white knight. What's going on, 90 Nunu Boo? I've been checking your IG be lit. Y'all need to follow 90 Nunu on IG. His IG be lit. But like I said, he's like the white savior. He comes and he helps and he picks her up or whatnot, right? And so afterwards, after he comes and he picks her up, you see this other light-skinned chick, and she comes up and she's like, I want to try this move. Matter of fact, I want to try the double move. Basically, what she did, I want to do the double of what she did. And after Rip, I was like, bitch. You can't just come in and do what she did? Fuck asshole. She got on my nerves there. What's up, Jay? That's my fam right there. What's going on, Dominique? That's my other fam right there. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all for going ahead and stopping through. But yeah, she was like, I'm gonna do a double, da-do, whatever she just did, right? So she got up there, boom, stickers, and she's a light-skinned chick, and she throw, they go ahead and throw her up, boom, she sticks it. And Gidget is like, dang, Keyshawn, your sister is good. Keyshawn is bitch like stepsister. Get it right. So we already see that's kind of more of a little bit of we see with Keyshawn. Now, y'all remember like 2-3 episodes ago, it was this whole thing, or we've already known with Keyshawn from last season. She's got this issue with when it comes to colorism or whatnot. So we see she got a white savior that came and saved her, and she got to deal with this light-skinned stepsister who comes in and busts a stick and move on a thing like that, just cheerleading what she was trying to do. So kind of shows her up or whatnot, and whoop-de-whoop, yada yada yada. What happens with that? Afterwards, we get her sitting down. She's sitting on a bench holding some ice up to her head. We get these two little knucklehead, dirty fingernail, probably nappy, sticky ball ass football players that come up to her, and one of them try to holler at her, right? And she doesn't really pay him no mind because she's not feeling him. And I've been Keyshawn in that moment before, where you're not feeling the guy, and he like, oh, well, fuck you, then ugly ass bitch. Bitch, I wasn't ugly when you tried to holler at me, though. Now was I? No. I was that fine ass bitch. I was like, hey, what's up, little mama? And that's another thing right there. It was the approach for me that pissed me off. I don't like that. I've never in my life, and I'm from Texas, and that's how niggas in Texas talk. I say, hey, little mama, what's up, little mama? I don't like that. Bitch, I'm not little, okay? I'm a good 205, bitch. Get it together. 5'4", thick as stick with it, okay? I ain't little, and I damn sure ain't your mama, okay? I can't stand that. Look here. You ever try to holler at me? And you say, hey, what's up, little mama? Fuck you. Fuck you, your mama, and 4 motherfuckers that look like you. I ain't got nothing to say to you, okay? You gonna get a quick zero. It can even be LeBron James or Michael Vick. And y'all know I loves me some LeBron James, King Ding Dong James, and Vic, stick it to me, Vic. But if it's how I say, hey, little mama, I can't stand it. That's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I want to fight you in the middle of the street with no shoes and a big ass t-shirt on. I can't stand that shit. But She, ignores them and automatically it's like, hey, well, fuck you, then ugly bitch. You need to get out the sun. You're already looking like a burnt chicken nugget. I can't stand that shit neither. Now, mind you, they just as dark as her, if not the little chunky one. You a little bit darker than her. But got the nerve to say something about she like a burnt chicken nugget. That pissed me off. I ain't like that. I did not like that at all. Well, lo and behold, the white savior comes up and is like, hey, don't be disrespectful to the lady like that. And they like, well, what you gonna do about it, white boy? He was finna turn around and walk it off and let the shit go. Bitch, as he turned around, the little nigga spit on the back of his neck. Now that threw me off. I was like, nigga, we spitting? Black people, we don't do that. Get the bail money ready, bitch. We don't do that. We don't spit on each other. Bitch, that's blasphemous. You don't goddamn do that. Spit on his ass. Derek turns around, begins to commit beating the shit out of his ass. Not only does he beat his ass, but he beats two other motherfuckers' ass at the same damn time. Now, that to me was eye-opening in that very moment. I was like, Keyshawn. Now, I ain't gonna lie, at first, I expected him to get his ass whooped. Just because he was a white boy, he ran up on some niggas. I'm not gonna lie, I expected him to get his ass whooped. But when he turned around and whooped their ass, I was like, Keyshawn, that's when that third eye should have opened up and been like, this nigga crazy. How he just beat up three niggas like that? Three big cornbread, collard green fed ass niggas at that, football players. And here you are, a cheerleader. Mind you, he's a big ass white boy too. But he whooped all three of their ass. I was like, oh, bitch, flag on a play. I see something wasn't right there. I seen someone right when it came to that. Now, afterwards, she sees that her sister ends up making a cheerleading team. She didn't end up making a cheerleading team. Also, the boys ended up getting suspended. And when it came down to Derek, he didn't get suspended. I don't even think the nigga got written up. He ended up getting suspended. Well, the dudes ended up getting suspended, of course, because they was black. Okay, let's go ahead and say what it is, because he's black. And he didn't end up getting suspended because he said the principal said something like they need everybody there to cheer on the team because it's homecoming. So they got the niggas ain't gonna be able to play in the homecoming game on top of being suspended, but he gonna be there to cheerlead and cheer on the team. I said, okay, all right. You like it, I love it. It is what it is. And the last thing that he says to her before he ends up leaving or whatnot, he was like, and just so you know, I don't think you're nowhere near through, because that's what one of the niggas said to her when she, of course, before he ended up whooping their ass, he was like, but ain't nobody worried about this bitch. She too through anyway. Basically, talking about her skin color. And like Derek tells her, I don't think you too through it all. And again, that was her white savior coming through to save the day. I was like, bitch, once you seen the way he kicked their ass, you should have been done with it from there. I would have been like, oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. I see something ain't right with this white boy here. But anyway, it's Friday night, and we see that Keyshawn lives in a nice house, nice big house, with her stepmother and her two stepsisters. Now, mind you, her stepmother and her two stepsisters, all light skinned, all got long, pretty hair. Now, as a part of, I don't know, Keyshawn's stepmother seen it as punishment for Keyshawn to have to do her sister's hair on a Friday night. But little did the stepmom know, Keyshawn loved doing their hair because, again, we know Keyshawn is obsessed with having this. She feels like having long, beautiful hair is a part of your identity. Well, now we revert back and we see that was her stepmama all up in her head with that shit. Like it didn't even have to be that. What did Merkai say? I don't want to skip ahead, but the daddy and the stepson, girl, we finna get into that. Keyshawn grew up with toxicity and thinking she found a white light in oh, baby. We finna get into that. I think the daddy was, baby. We finna get into that, y'all. Hold on. So she's in there and she's doing her hair or whatnot. And like I said, she believes in her mind, if you got this long hair, this long luxurious hair, it's a part of your identity, you being beautiful or whatnot, right? So the mom makes this statement like, I got 2 daughters and it's so hard to keep up with these 2 schedules and whoop whoop, yada yada yada. Keyshawn is like 3. You got 3 daughters. And the stepmom is like, oh, you so right. I got to get used to that number now. Bitch, what you mean you got to get used to that number? When you married my daddy, you married me too. We can already see she got a lot of trauma and a lot of past baggage just from the stepmama alone. Okay. She's already a part of her mental and her emotional trauma that she had growing up, right? Now, Keyshawn is so in a daze listening to what the mama is saying or whatnot. She accidentally burns off a chunk of the sister's hair. Now, the sister, in my opinion, didn't seem like she was too much bothered with that chunk of hair being burned off, but it was the mama. When the mama stepped in, was like, oh my God, you done burnt off a piece of this girl's hair. How did she say it? This girl's colors already, what did she say? Color yellow wash. I don't even really get what that meaning that she's supposed to be high yellow, but she a little bit washed with too much dark. Y'all drop down in the comments and correct me on that. I didn't really get that part, but she was like, you took away or you mess up the one thing that makes her beautiful. Again, thinking that her crown and her long hair is what makes her gorgeous. Again, the sister didn't really seem like she was too much bothered by the fact that the hair was burnt off. It was that the mama was making a big ass deal about it. And again, that's what in turn, fuck with the sister. What she say? That was bittersweet for me because you spit on me. I'm beating your ass. But the other hand is like, nah, he was enjoying that too much. Yeah. You a little bit behind, but yeah, I know what you mean when you say that though. But again, when the mama said that just didn't sit right with me. I didn't like that. But again, the daughter didn't seem like she was too much worried about it. It was that fuck ass mama. When she said that, that's what bothered that daughter. And again, when she said you mess up the one thing that made her beautiful. Bitch, that's her daughter. That's your goddamn daughter. She's supposed to be beautiful regardless of what the fuck she got on her head. Whether she got hair on her goddamn head or not. That mama is something else. That mama is fucking something else. So we got Veronica. She's the younger sister, and we got Alicia. Alicia is the older sister. She's a light-skinned one. All the guys want her. All of them are asking her to this upcoming mistletoe ball that they got coming up, and she's turning all of them down left and right, right? So she gets to the lunch table. It's Veronica, Alicia, Gidget, of course. Gidget is cool. Gidget is like the white girl that hang with all the niggas because she not bougie enough or don't come from enough class to hang with the white folks. So she get down. Gidget been a nigga since before the pank. Okay, Gidget been down. She been invited to the goddamn cook-offs from a long goddamn time ago, right? So they all sitting down at the lunch table and they talking, and Gidget is saying how she don't want to go to the Krakatoa ball instead of the mistletoe ball. They call it the Krakatoa ball. The reason why they do that is because Chucalissa High School used to be predominantly white. Well, over the years, more black people have started coming to the school, and now, more and more black folks is there. White folks didn't like that. So the white folks have their own separate mistletoe ball on old plantation land at this old plantation house, and it's all done up in style and all classy and bougie. Meanwhile, the mistletoe ball, the regular one, they have that at the school where all the niggas go to, and they all out there popping their pussy and all of that, all at the dance. So we're going to get into that in just a little bit, right? But Gidget says she ain't going to the Krakatoa ball because she don't want to be made fun of in her TJ Maxx dress. Pause. Bitch, all my clothes came from TJ Maxx, Ross. Baby, my mama stayed up in TJ Maxx on goddamn layaway with some shit. She kept us nice, okay? Go ahead and thumbs up this live. I sure appreciate you, Renee. They showcase the colorism, one African-American family, especially if you grew up with different ethnicities, lighter, darker, softer hair versus cute. Exactly that. I've seen that amongst cousins and all that. Hell, I done been a part of that too. Trust me, I know about how all of that goddamn shit go. Now, the one thing that I also noticed about the two sisters, they bitches to each other, but they not bitches to Keyshawn, right? Now, one of the sisters, Veronica, says something about she heard that at the mistletoe ball, the Krakatoa ball, that they be out there sacrificing pigs and sacrificing animals and all kind of shit like that. A bunch of rumors, right? This is what Veronica says. Alicia's like, bitch, where the fuck you even hear some shit like that? Where you even hear that from? She said on the bathroom stall, you know, down on in the bathroom, up the street, you know, on whatever hallway. She said, now also seen on there that you get the best head too, but I ain't said nothing about that. Now, Alicia didn't deny that she get the best head. Although the sister said she read that on the bathroom stall. I was like, damn, bitch, you ain't gonna defend yourself. But here go Keyshawn. She was like, I just say that's like a compliment. Keyshawn trying to keep the peace. She don't want no drama. She don't want nobody fighting. She said, girl, it's just a compliment. You get a best head. That's a good thing. So Alicia turns around and is like, thank you. Again, they bitches to each other, but they not bitches to Keyshawn, which I appreciated them for that. I damn sure did. I appreciated them for that. Now, later on, we see Keyshawn is walking home from school. And I was wondering, where the sisters at? Why is she walking home in the rain? Where the sisters at? Did they get rides or something? I didn't get that part. But anyway, Keyshawn is walking home from school in the rain. And of course, Derek sees her. He pulls over in his Prius and he picks her up. And she's like, well, what if I don't want to go home? He ends up taking her to this diner. Mind you, off the rip, I noticed it's an all-black diner that he takes her to. He the only white boy up in there. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. Oh, but pause. The whole time I meant to say that too. That when they were sitting at the lunch table, Derek was sitting up there watching her the whole time. And from the jump all the way back then, Gidget had beef with Derek from all the way back then. I don't know what their beef is. Hopefully later on in a couple of the episodes, we'll get to what exactly the beef is between Gidget and Derek. But they had beef all the way back from high school. I left that part out. Anyways, though, they go to this diner and they having, eating, a little lunch or whatnot. Child, we see Patrice Woodbine. Patrice was a waitress in the diner. She comes and she takes their order, asks them, is there anything else that they want? And Miss Keyshawn is like, I'll take some more bacon fries or cheese fries, whatever she calls them. And Patrice is like, that's all you gonna get? I know he gonna pay for it. I know he got the money. Like basically, you better get some more. This nigga on this date, he finna come up off this money. And so Keyshawn is like, oh no, we're not on the date. And so as Patrice walks away, she looks at Derek and is like, are we on a date? And he was like, no, if we were on a date, I would take you downtown somewhere, or I would take you to a fancy restaurant, whoop de whoop, yada yada yada. As he says this, she looks around and again she sees that it's an all-black restaurant. He the only white person that's in there. She asked him, but would you take me home though? Of course the nigga don't answer that. He just completely skims over that. Of course you ain't gonna take her home. Your mammy and them ain't finna have that. Not you bringing home no whole goddamn nigga. They ain't finna goddamn have that. So he kind of skips over that. And like I said, they get back to talking on their little date or whatnot. And again, he's like a savior that's there taking care of her, telling her nice things. But again, it was a little signs of shit here and there. He also had a bruise on his face. And he tells her that he got that from cheerleading, that one of the high flyers came and fell down and hit him in the chin. Now, I thought right then and there, what if this nigga get his ass beat at home? I had already foreseen that. Just the way he answered, I was like, what if this nigga getting his ass beat at home? I don't know. I had thought that for a quick minute. Yeah, I read that already. All right, y'all. So we back at home and it's around Christmas and the girls is putting up the Christmas tree decorations with their mama and they get to ask, and Alicia asks her mom, how did you and James meet? Meaning Keyshawn's dad, how did y'all meet? How did he swool you or whatnot? Now she says that it was quite simple. All she did was serve him a drink on a plane. I'm guessing she must have been a stewardess. And Keyshawn was like, well, you forgot to you left out the part where you served his wife first, meaning her mama. So we already know that Alicia and their mama was a goddamn laying and low, spreading the wide home wrecker that came in. And basically, but then again, you can't wreck no home that nigga was already stepping out doing the fuck he was doing. I'm just saying. Well, when Keyshawn says that, of course, that pisses the mama off. And the mama's like, hold on, you don't know about everything that's been going on, everything that went on, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. Keyshawn is like, well, I do know you were laying it low, busting it wide open, goddamn home wrecker. and you came in, you fucked up a happy home. Child, the mama got mad. The mama tell her to go to your room or whatnot. Keyshawn was like, nah, I'm just telling the truth. Bitch, next thing you know, the mama gets a scoop full of goddamn mashed potatoes, throws them in Keyshawn's face. Child, the first thing I thought about was, oh, Naturi. That's that KFC from 3LW bullshit right there. I ain't appreciate that because I loves me some goddamn ass. See, that's that fat girl coming out. Bitch, that's a fat girl. Get back, bitch. Focus. Focus, focus. She chunks a goddamn helpy. He, I can't even get the goddamn words out. A healthy heaping of mashed potatoes in her goddamn face. Next thing you know, Keyshawn goddamn picks up a goddamn bread basket, chunks a whole bunch of goddamn bread back at her. So these bitches done had a whole goddamn straight up goddamn food fight in the middle of them goddamn supposed to be putting up damn Christmas tree and decorations and all that. Afterwards, you get Keyshawn sitting in her room and she's listening to the mom and daddy arguing. And the stepmom is like, that's why she ghetto, just like her mama. She don't want her there at the house no goddamn way. She wants her gone. She don't want her to be there at all. She just wants her daughters there with the daddy because the daddy got money and the daddy is basically taking care of them. But the daddy must have been like, no, that's my daughter. You know, she ain't goddamn going nowhere. So she just in there and she hears them, you know, arguing and all this, that, and the other, right? So we fast forward back to present time. We got Jocelyn Hernandez doing like a chubby day. She comes and we got Keyshawn. She's, you know, at a little section part at the club, and you got Jocelyn. No, Keyshawn is talking with Miami Tip, Jessica Dime, and Gigi McGuire. You know, they all chopping it up or whatnot. Then you got Jocelyn come out with her money guns, throwing money everywhere. And Jocelyn is playing herself, basically. She's just basically playing herself. Same accent, same old pimp shit mentality that she got going on, all of that. She comes to Keyshawn and she basically tells her, like, you know, bitch, I know you gonna make it because you hungry, your belly hungry. Keyshawn is like, oh, bitch, you can hear my belly growling. She like, bitch, snap out of it. It's a metaphor, hoe. And she's like, oh. And when she did that, it was kind of like, again, sort of like angelic lead the way she did it. I was like, bitch, snap into it. Like she was trying to put her on some goddamn game or something, right? Next thing you know, Jocelyn gives her her business card and she's like, oh, so you want me to come dance for you later? And Jocelyn was like, no, I'm just saying sometimes a hoe need a good listening ear, good somebody to talk to. I was like, nah, bitch, she gonna try to pimp your ass out. Bitch, y'all in the pandemic. I know you don't watch Johnson's Cabaret. Now don't fuck with that bitch. Didn't the mama play on BET show Let's Stay Together? I don't know. That mama has played in something before. I don't know what she played in, but I do remember seeing her in something before. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was cool, but I hope to God they don't bring Jocelyn back. Bitch, Jocelyn got her for 2 minutes of fame. We got that out the way. Now let's not have her come back. Keyshawn is hella naive. Jocelyn was snapping her ass back into reality. Yeah. Because she was just, when Jocelyn came in, she was like, I don't know what to do. Should I bow? Jocelyn like, bitch, if you want to. Like, bitch, it's your night. If anything, them hoes need to be bowing to you. Okay. That's just what I goddamn thought. Now, we flash back in the day. It's the night of the grand mistletoe ball, and the two sisters are taking pictures with their dates. You know, the mom is taking pictures of them. Keyshawn, she's sitting up over the side eating a bowl of cereal because ain't nobody asked her to the grand mistletoe ball. So she like, I ain't got nothing to do, so I'm just gonna sit here and watch these hoes take these pictures and make it do what it do, you know. So then, you know, the dad is like, Keyshawn, come over here and take these pictures for us. Keyshawn grabs the camera and she starts to take pictures. We notice the dad is gripping Alicia by the waist and kissing her on her temple. And as Uncle Clifford is narrating, he says something like, pretty comes with pretty problems. And Alicia knew all about that. That right there was our little window into letting us know that daddy is fucking around with Alicia. Whether that mama knows it or not, we're going to get into that in a few minutes because it was something that the mama said that don't allow a man to make you his Barbie doll because he can always go buy another one. When she said that, I was like, she talking about her daughter or who she talking about? I don't know. I'm kind of jumping ahead. But pretty comes with pretty problems. That's what Uncle Clifford said when he was narrating. But that daddy, he fucking with Alicia. Whether their mama know it or not, I don't know. But when Keyshawn was even snapping the pictures, you can see she even looked like, because she could see the look on Alicia's face. Alicia was very uncomfortable. As she's taking the picture, somebody comes and rings the doorbell, and the mama's thinking, oh, okay, that must be the chauffeur to take the girls to the dance. Child, no, it's goddamn Derek ass. Derek done showed up to the house with a dress and shoes and all the goddamn accessories like a little Barbie doll. So he's got all this for Keyshawn. Once again, that white knight, that savior is there for her. He comes and he gives her the dress and she goes upstairs. Now, first of all, she got to find some Spanx to fit up in that goddamn dress because it wasn't going to fit her at first. She was like, oh, no, bitch, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a fuck. I got to go in here and throw up. Take a good shit or what I got to do, but I'm finna fit up in this goddamn dress. But she found some Spanx to put on. She put on that dress, and bitch, when she came down them stairs, they was playing that OT Genesis. I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. I thought it was fucking perfect. She was bad in that dress with that beautiful cocoa skin. Bitch, it was everything. It was everything. I absolutely love that part. I was here for it. I love that part. I just loved everything about it, right? So you get to see the difference, the two parallels between the two dances, right? Now you got the mistletoe ball or whatnot. Let me go back and catch up on these what you call it, these comments real quick. Her old ugly ass dirty pretty comes with pretty part. Yes. Is the father still alive? Because he's sick as hell. He should be in jail. I think so too. I think the business trips he takes. Yes, Mirka. I said the exact same things. Those business trips was taken. She was hitting, but it could be the stepmom allowing him to watch her faith. Yes, but keeping exactly. The way they told the story, oh my God, I love this episode. It was so good. It was the I'm in love with the Coco. Yes. And the way Derek was clinging on to that Coco, he knew he had him something good. She looked so good in that royal blue. Yes, it was a great show with a great. I loved it. Like I said, the way just she walked down the stairs and they parallel to, like I said, come up to her in the dress, and literally she is in that Coco. Okay, she's that Coco. Derek looking at her like, I'm in love with the Coco, bitch. And like I said, the background music, you see the two parallels. You got the mistletoe, the cracker toe ball. Okay, the cracker toe ball, they all steady, they stuck up, they doing the waltz, and they got crab legs there. They're drinking out of champagne glasses. Bitch, you go across street to the mistletoe ball at the goddamn gym. What I'm used to, what we used to have our dances back in the day, bitch, they humping on the goddamn dance floor. They bent over, pussy popping, just dancing, having the time of their life. That was the dances that I missed back in the day. Bitch, that's how our dances used to be. Okay. Bitch, auntie used to be scrubbing the ground. Bitch, auntie used to be bent over, busting it wide. Okay, I'm just saying, it was everything. I loved it. They was twerking and everything. That's exactly how the parties used to be back in the day. Especially if you're supposed to be something classy with it, bitch. We was throwing asses in a circle. We was doing everything, tootsie rolling. Okay, everything. Renee, you better tell them. That's how them dance. Renee, you better tell them. Them dances used to be the lick with our little red cups and our finger sandwiches and our little meatballs and shit and our little chicken wings. The parties used to be the bomb. Okay. So at the end of the night, back at the white folks at the cracker toe ball, you got Keyshawn and Derek dancing, and they just so happen to fall up under the mistletoe. They getting ready to kiss, but then you see this white lady come out like, bitch, you better not put your lips on that little nigger child. I'm gonna kill you. That's not what she said, but that's the look that she gave, right? And he was like, okay. let me back up. I ain't finna goddamn do this, right? So afterwards, you got Derek and Keyshawn, they walking out from the ball, and Keyshawn is like, man, that white lady that kept looking at us, giving us a death stare the whole night, like she was mad. Derek tells her, yeah, well, she's the head of the mistletoe committee. She's also my mother. And she was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. As they out there talking, it starts to snow. And just so happens the valet driver comes and pulls up with Derek's car. Derek is telling her to get in the car. Mississippi is like, oh, Keyshawn, she was like, well, how often do we see this? We never see snow in Mississippi. So she's like, playing in the snow, basically how us Texas folks was last year, the year before last, when it goddamn snowed and ice storm here. Bitch, we had a goddamn ball. We don't get that in Texas all the goddamn time. So them too few days we had it, bitch. It was everything. So she's, enjoying the snow or whatnot. So they end up getting in the car and they end up going and, sitting off somewhere, and they in the back of the car, and basically they end up making out, goosing in the back of the car. He got another bruise on his face. And before they get into the car and leaves, what he does say about his mama, he was like, well, don't worry about it. When she says that woman was mean, that woman looked mad when he said that was his mom. He was like, don't worry, she's all bark, no bite. And he was like, but my father, his bite is so bad, it'll have you begging for the bark. So she sees another bruise on his face, and she was like, that didn't happen from practice, did it? He didn't answer. So that's when we basically get the confirmation that Derek is getting his ass beat at home. That's why he's beating Keyshawn's ass. Getting ass beat is what he knows, okay, because his daddy is whooping his ass. But like I said, afterwards, they end up getting into the car and whatnot. They end up goosing. Before they goosing, Derek say it's his first time. Keyshawn didn't say it wasn't her first time. I was like, Keyshawn, girl, your sister ain't the only one giving good head that they got on the bathroom stall, isn't that? Let me know something. Derek family was racist, was out the gate, but I guess Mississippi was thinking with, okay, instead of that kitty kind of pay attention to the family, because they said it all, okay? Or she should have seen all that goddamn shit coming. But she ends up sneaking back into the house afterwards, because she ends up breaking curfew, sneaking back into the house. But it just so happened that the stepmama is sitting on the couch the whole time. And she's like, don't worry about it. At least you beat Alicia and Veronica home. You the good daughter for the night. And so, as she's getting ready to walk back to her room, the mama says, that dress fits you. It's tailor-made to fit you perfect. And Keyshawn is like, yeah, it is, isn't it? And that's when the mama says, be careful when a man makes you his Barbie, because he can always go and buy another one. Now, when she said that, at first I was like, is she talking about her daughter? Because again, that damn daddy is fucking with their daughter. But then again, like somebody said earlier, all them business trips that he's taking, he probably out there fucking with somebody else. I don't know, but either way it go, that mama knew that something wasn't right, and the mama tried to give her a warning right then and there. But again, Keyshawn didn't see it. She let that shit go right the fuck over her head, right? Child, we back at the hotel. Money is every goddamn where. They still playing this corny ass wink of eye killing game or whatnot. Keyshawn falls out there, falls all over the money, and it's making a big ass angel, in the money, because like it's snow. It's money every goddamn. Whoo, man, my pussy wet. It was so much goddamn money everywhere. Everybody in there counting money. Walty didn't go to the thing that they had to Keyshawn's performance. Walty didn't go because that nigga had ate some gas station potato salad, so it fucked up his stomach. So that nigga was back at the hotel shitting all goddamn night. So he didn't end up going. So they over there making fun of his ass for that. Something about that was a little sneaky. Did y'all feel like something was sneaky with that? I don't know. Y'all let me know. What she say? Did you hear what Uncle Clifford said about them sleeping together? Now, what did he say? He said Derek was always taught that the little black girl was not deserving. That's what I believe it. We see now, Keyshawn. Why you went back home and confront Derek? Girl, we finna get into that. I just knew at the end of this episode, Keyshawn was gonna find her strength and, if not kill this nigga, just leave this nigga. I thought she was finna goddamn do something. I don't know. So, child, Keyshawn sees Big Teak, big mad. We gonna call Big Teak big mad. Big puss. Big puss, okay? I think he played sick to help keep murder a setup. You know what? We finna get into that in just a few minutes because it was something about when Keyshawn mentioned something about Rome having a videotape. The way Water responded wasn't sitting right with me. We finna get into that though. We finna get into that. But like I said, Keyshawn sees Big Mad sitting over in the corner and is like, you know, you want to come over here and get some of these chocolate strawberries? Like, you know, you welcome to one. Big T is like, nah, I'm good. I don't want one. Child, Lamarta then says, nigga, you know you want you one. Go and get you one. Big T's like, nigga, I said I'm good. I said I want one. He was like, God damn. Next thing you know, goddamn Keyshawn and Waldy, you know how niggas do. We can talk with our eyes. They have a whole quick little conversation with their eyes. Keyshawn look at Waldy and is like, is these niggas fucking? Waldy look back at him like, man, I think these niggas is fucking. Because Lombardi get up and he goes to walk after Big Mad. And he's like, before he does, Waldy says to Lombardi shit, he probably need to get him a bitch. Lombardi look back at him like, nigga, he need to get him a what? Waldy like, never mind. Maybe not. He gave him that look like, nigga, I am his bitch. I'm his forever. God damn it. Don't you see this handkerchief hanging out my back pocket? Nigga, that shit belongs to me. God damn it. You say, leave my man alone, Dominique. Child, at this point, the murder for the streets. The murder for the streets, goddamn it. He is for the goddamn streets. But he out here slanging his dick. I'm just saying. So, child, he goes and like, let me go ahead and check on this nigga or whatnot. And that's when he said, you need a bitch. No, I don't need no bitch. And he was like, well, let me go ahead and calm down, right? So, child, Keyshawn tells, where we at? That's right. Rome ends up coming in and basically gives them all their room keys, and it's like, you know, tells Keyshawn later on, we're gonna go on here, we're gonna slide on over to Jocelyn's party that she having over at her room. She gets excited, okay. Lamar gets excited too. It's like, all right, cool, you know, let me go on here, go back here, you know, do whatever he gotta do. I know you gotta get dick suck or what. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna slide through to the party. Rome tells him, now you niggas can't go ahead and slide through. Lamar like, well, damn nigga, why not? He like, look here, it's bad, you know, I done already did enough for you niggas. I didn't have to put my name out here to get you niggas in this hotel. If it wasn't for me, what would have y'all ass at a Super 8 motel? Some shit like that, he said. That made Big mad, of course. Big Mad like, nigga, I don't need your motherfucking room key. So he throws the room key back at Rome. Rome is like, all right, cool, nigga, give me my shit back. He goes and grabs his bag and is like, fuck it, I'll go sleep out here in the hearse. Of course, Lil Murder had to go get his man. Because his man is mad, child. So he had to go out there and get his man. And you got Keyshawn. Before that though, Rome tells Keyshawn, when you tired of dealing with these fuck ass niggas, come let me know. I'm gonna be back in my room. Then we can go ahead and go to Johnson's party, right? She gets her clothes together like she finna get ready to go to the party. And it's just Keyshawn and it's Wardy in a room. Keyshawn tells Wardy, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go holler at room. I'm gonna go get the room keys back in. Got to worry about it. Wardy then tells Keyshawn, I don't like your hair. And she's like, nigga, what? That's that blonde wig. He like, I don't like your hair. Then he tells her basically, I like the hair that's growing out your head. Now look here, would y'all be for Wardy and Mississippi getting together? Because it feels like Wardy sort of got a crush on Mississippi. I don't know if that's just me that think that, or if he got that super save a whole bone in his body or something that make him feel like I got to come in here and be her savior or whatnot. But I don't know. It was just something about it that I was like, I think Ward kind of got a little crush on her. I'm just saying. Now, Teak goes, like I said, you know, he goes on out there, sleeps in the hearse. Let me get this. Big Teak, I said, little Big Teak, Auntie, not Little Murder. My bad. Am I confusing them? Was I the only one that was screaming no when Murder walked out to follow Big Teak? I was like, wrong, gonna catch you. I, for a second, thought that they was finna go out there and do something, but Rome already had a little setup. He already knew someone, right? Either way, Keyshawn got some riders on her side, but he's still fine, okay? I'm just saying. The child, we flash back to when Keyshawn is pregnant. It's the fact that Tom was Tom was recording them having sex, probably enjoying himself. That's why he want. You never know. Cause he damn sure had it, didn't he? He damn sure had the sound up and everything, so you knew he had him a whole little recording of the little murder Big Mad show. I'd like to see that again too. So we flash back to where Keyshawn is pregnant with her first child. They're in a new place, and Derek is showing her these bibs that his mother bought, right? And Keyshawn is not impressed by the bibs, whatnot. She like, it's ugly, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, well, you know, basically like, don't give my mama shit, at least she's trying. And Keyshawn is like, well, basically it's about goddamn time that the bitch is trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for my daddy putting a down payment on his duplex, we wouldn't even be here in the first doggone place. So basically, we get to cut to the chase. We get to see that she's irritated basically because the parents don't like her. And we find out because she keeps going off, and we see Derek starting to get more and more. That craze, he's starting to creep out on her more and more. And she's steady going on and on. And he's telling her, all right, Keyshawn, how about you calm down? Because she's going off about the parents. Because again, the parents don't like her. Because you done got my little white boy trapped now. She finna have a baby, or he finna have a baby with your little nigger ass. The mom and daddy got a problem with that, right? He then tells her, I shouldn't have dipped my dick in the likes of you in the first damn place. When he tells her that, I'm like, see, they go that racist shit right there. The racist shit that was in your face the whole goddamn time, but she was too mesmerized because you had your little white savior. And that's all you can think about. Child, she tells him, I'm 8 months pregnant working nights at Walgreens. I'm the one taking care of her. So she been there taking care of this nigga from the jump, child. It started with the daddy buying a duplex up until this very moment. She's steady there taking care of his ass, right? She says that I'm the one that's here taking care of your ass, you know, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. Child, he ends up snapping and chokes her out while she's 8 months fucking pregnant. Damn near chokes her out till she passes out. He then tells her that she's the reason that his family kicked her out and that she trapped him, and basically she's the reason why he's out there now. He ain't got no money. His family done cut him off because of your motherfucking ass. Damn near chokes her till she goddamn passes out, child. I was like, what in the hell? And we also see that's the first time that he put his hands on her. That should have been the last time. But I get it. You pregnant. You don't know what to goddamn do. So you feel like you got to stay with this motherfucker out of all people. I don't fucking get that. It's the fact, yeah, I seen that. Why was Derek working? I don't know what he was. I don't know what the hell it was with him at all. But we see from the jump, she been there taking care of their ass from the jump. Keyshawn said, we leaving, but allowed him to beat her ass. Yes, tell her he gonna discipline his 3-year-old how he chooses. If she don't go, Diary of a Mad Black Woman on his ass, or throw a pot of hot grits, about a hot water, hot grease on his ass, or something. She didn't know to shut up. My dude, he's crazy. He don't DV me, but he crazy. When I'm snapping on him, when I hear his voice change, I know to shut up. But at the same time, keep an eye out for that, sir. I'm just saying that could be a little dangerous. I'm just saying. Derek was spoon-fed. He didn't know how to fucking work. He was a useless man, exactly, because he came from money. So he didn't know how to work. And then when he got with Keyshawn seen this broken fucking bird, basically, after first of all, he came to you as this savior to turn into this broken fuck boy bird that you felt like you had to goddamn save. Child, I didn't goddamn like that. Keyshawn pissed me off. She pissed me off in this. I get it that, you know, I just didn't goddamn like that. So after he basically chokes her out till she damn near passes out, she ends up tries to run back to the house. But the stepmama answers the door, and the stepmama's like, Keyshawn, what you doing here? And she's like, well, I want to come home. The damn stepmama gonna say, I can't have that around my daughters. And I done already talked with your daddy and you left. Well, I done told you can't come back just because you have a little problem. Keyshawn is like, and my daddy's okay with this? She's like, yep, he agrees. That bitch didn't talk to that daddy. That bitch did not talk to that damn daddy. I didn't like that stepmama. Ooh, I hope something bad happened to that goddamn stepmom. Now, the whole time the stepmom is telling her this, you got Alicia standing on top of the stairs looking at the whole goddamn thing go down. So then the stepmama basically tells her, like, Keyshawn, go home. You can't be here. I can't do nothing for you. Go home. And you know what? Right there, little do you know, her daughter is getting violated the whole doggone time. Exactly. Keyshawn still got the pink gun from murder night, and she needs to use that. Thank you. Why she ain't hit this nigga with the self-defense line in the first place? I don't goddamn know. I'd have popped a hot one in his ass a long time ago. Girl, he'd have woke up with a gunshot in the goddamn foot fucking with me. I'm like, oh, my bad. I was asleep. And I must have did it when I was asleep. My bad. I didn't goddamn know that. But like Uncle Cliff said, she got to be ready. You can't save her until she is ready to be saved. Exactly that part. So after the mama basically tells her, Keyshawn, go home, closes the door on her in the rain, 8 months pregnant. That mama ain't shit. That mama ain't shit. That mama ain't shit. She ain't goddamn shit. So when Keyshawn finally does go home, she walks into the room where the baby's bassinet is. Now, from the preview, I thought it was like a dream or something. No, bitch. This nigga Derek got flowers set up all over the baby's room. That was creepy enough for me. I'd have been like, nigga, this shit looked weird. Like, it was just flowers every damn where. She walks in there, and of course, Derek comes in there crying to her, saying he'll never do it again. He's so sorry. He apologizes. Please forgive me. I'll never do it again. And of course, she forgives him. And she's like, I know. You'll never do it again. I know. Bitch, just when you should have snapped that nigga neck right then and there. Like, Keyshawn just, she had too many opportunities to take this nigga out. Why she didn't goddamn do it, I don't know, but she should have fucking did it. That scene when she came home with the baby from the ER, I saw her coming. It's baby. Just like Tina Mother said, telling her to stay. Yep. I was saying that while watching, like, mama, you trash. I was wondering if the sister was going to sneak in. I thought, at least thought that same thing for a hot minute. What if, like, the sister sees her walking away and is like, pss, 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 comes in and, like, sneaks her in the house? Nope. Sister ain't shit neither. So, child, we fast forward to Keyshawn goes to Rome's room because, she's ready to go to Jocelyn's party, right? She goes up in the room, and this nigga is still in his goddamn robe. He tells her that the wig deal fell through, but he got another deal for her. It's basically like this stripper heel. She really not feeling the stripper heel because she was like, the stripper heel is basically going to hit a smaller target audience, which is basically going to be strippers, as opposed to the lace front. All these females out here love them a good lace front. But he was like, don't worry about it. Once you try it on, you never know. You might like it. Just try it on and see if you like it. So she tries a shoe on, and reluctantly she tells him, yep, yep, I like it. Again, we see this sort of this pushover type Keyshawn, like, yeah, she just gonna goddamn go with it just to make a man happy. So he's like, I bet that'll look good with your floss. Go ahead and try it on with your floss. And while, I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready for the party. Child, she goes in there and she tries it on with her little outfit or whatnot, and she's in the mirror, she's like, I like it, but I don't know if I really too much like it. This nigga Rome comes in with his phone taking pictures like a video with his robe open, bitch, with his dick out. And she like, Rome, like, nigga, your robe. And he was like, oh, my bad, it must have fell open. When he did that, I was like, I know what the fuck is fucking finna happen. Y'all, I'm one of them people, I can't watch sexual assault scenes on TV because it's triggering for me. I won't get into that, but I just don't like watching rape scenes on TV. It's very triggering. I don't like that. But once he said that, it's just like my pussy just went into my ass. I was like, I can see where the fuck this shit is going. So He trying to feel on her, whatnot. She's not really feeling him. She tells him no, and basically he gets pissed off. And he's like, you know what? Them little nasty ass lap dances that you doing, it ain't nothing, blah, 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 blah. Basically, he tries to spit game on her, but she spits the same game that he told her right back on his ass. Like, no, like you told me, I'm in control of this. I have these niggas thinking that they gonna fuck me, but at the end of the night, they not gonna fuck me. They think they are, but they not. I hold the power. I got all the goddamn control. He ain't like that shit, right? Basically, he tells her all, like, you owe me this. All this shit I did for you, all this shit is still pending. You basically owe me. And she like, nigga, what the fuck you mean I owe you? Like, I don't owe you shit. Girl, she turns around and she tries to walk out. And he was like, oh yeah, you owe me all right. He was like, all that shit you did, you think I didn't know what's up between you and Lil Murda. You sitting up there tonguing that nigga down in the mouth. I knew that nigga didn't like that shit. Matter of fact, I got something to show your ass. He then pulls out his phone and shows her a video of Lil Murda. I'm thinking it's of Lil Murda and Big T, because where else is he going to get a video? That's what I was thinking. Maybe he had a camera set up in a room of Big Teak and La Murda. And when he bought them the room, of course, that's what I'm thinking. And he recorded them having sex. Well, when Keyshawn seen that, he was just basically like, this is going to be blackmail. If you don't come up off that pussy, I'm gonna let everybody know that your nigga down low. He out here, because this is what made me think that maybe it wasn't Lil Murda, because when Rome was like, for all I know, he could be booty buddies with that nigga Big Teak. And he said that right before he showed Keyshawn the video of Lil Murda fucking. You can hear Lil Murda was fucking somebody, because it was you could hear the pounding and the slapping of the ass and all that. But I wasn't sure not whether it was Big Teak, because again, the way he said it, I don't know. I just wasn't sure, right? So, like I said, he tries to then rip Keyshawn's blouse off of her, which he rips it out like a titty pop out. He tries to throw her on the bed. Luckily, she fights this nigga off, fights him away, and ends up running down, gets out of the room and ends up running down there to Wardy's room. Wardy's there. She beats on the door. He opens up the door. And he's there and he comforts her, right? He gives her a robe to put on and she automatically blames herself. She's like, I'm so stupid. I should have known better, blah, 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 blah. She also then tells Waldy that Rome knows all about Lil Murda. And Waldy's like, he knows all about what? Like, he knows everything. She's like, yeah, he knows everything. She was like, he showed me a video that he has Lil Murda. And the way Waldy answered, Waldy was like, oh, does he now? That was kind of suspect to me. Y'all drop it down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts were on that. Because again, with Waldy not going to Keyshawn performing, that was kind of suspect to me. And then, like I said, when Keyshawn was like, he showed me a video that he had a Lil Murda, he was like, oh, does he now? I don't know. I could just be reading too deep into it, because y'all know when I be taking my notes, I be trying to get little details and all that. But it was just something about it. I don't know. That just didn't sit right with me. Let me get caught up on these comments real quick. In the main season promo, Keyshawn is gonna have a gun in her hand, crouched down in the bed. I hope it's to shoot goddamn Derek's ass. That was Keyshawn opening to leave once she saw the bruises. Yes, she confronted it. Yep. The scene was given Ebony from Players Club. I thought Rome was recording her for OnlyFans at first. That's what I thought. I agree, Auntie. I think he thought he was going to catch Keyshawn and Lil Murda. That, you know what? I didn't think, maybe he thought he was going to catch Keyshawn and Lil Murda. I agree. Waldy, Lil Snap, he had that on his guys. Yeah, I mean, just the way, I don't know, the way Waldy answered when Keyshawn told him he had that video, he was like, huh, does he now? I don't know. The way he answered with that, it just didn't sit right to me. We're going to keep our third eye on that. But she does tell Waldy that she wants to go home. She don't want nothing else to do with this shit. Like, ain't no way she can work with the nigga now. The nigga done violated her. Like, there's no way that she can work with him. She ready to go home. So, child, she finally gets home, and the way she walks in the house, it's so fucking eerily happy and calm. Derek is playing with the kids. He feeding these kids these old dry ass goddamn hot dogs, bitch, just a bun and a weenie. There was no mustard, no ketchup, no relish, no mayo, goddamn, no salt and pepper, no nothing. I was like, well, what is you doing with these dry ass goddamn hot dogs? Okay, though. It was just real eerie. He was nice, throwing a baby up in the airplane. He was like, look, mama's home. Mama's home. I was like, oh shit. This the calm before the storm. Crazy niggas is always crazy. They right? So she reaches out to Jaden, her son, and tries to, pick him up to hold him. Immediately, he's like, like he's crying. He doesn't want to be around her. Mind you, she's been gone for 2 weeks. You would think her being gone for 2 weeks, that baby gonna run and jump to be in her arms. I automatically knew something ain't fucking right. He's like, well, why are you home so early? And that's another thing. When she reaches out to try to hug on Jaden to pick him up, he goes and hides under the blanket. Kids be letting you know when something is going on. She should have seen right then and there something is fucking off, right? He asked, well, what you doing home so early? She lies and said that Rome had to work out something on the tour. He was like, oh, but Rome already called me and said everything's straight. I get she didn't want to let Derek know that Rome violated her, because we know that this nigga is crazy and he will go off and do something crazy. But at the same time, that nigga is crazy. Why wouldn't you go and let that nigga know that? But then again, that nigga's crazy. She was like, pick and choose my levels of crazy that I want to deal with. She didn't want to deal with that. And I fucking get that. Let me see. I don't think he was setting murder up. I just think he don't like the way Rome is moving, especially after the convo he had with her after Gidget left. Yeah, when he said he was gonna make her fire that nigga Rome. He knows something not right. Last week, he ear hustling Rome. Was keep talking about he was scared. Yep. He gave her a knife and a fork for them dry. You seen that? I was like, who is gonna eat these dry ass goddamn hot dogs, nigga? The babies didn't even want them goddamn dry ass fucking hot dogs. Yes, he was hiding under that blanket, right? He didn't want to be touched because he was hurt. Child, that, like I said, kids be letting you know when something is goddamn off. So for whatever reason, she lies to Derek and says that Rome has to work after schedule. Well, later on, she ends up taking Jaden to the hospital, and when she takes him there, the doctor ends up basically putting his elbow back in place, saying that he's got like nurse's elbow, kind of like tennis elbow. Basically, his elbow was dislocated. And she was like, well, how the hell did that happen? The doctor was like, oh, well, you can see this a lot in kids because, their bones and tissue is still really soft. As she's picking him up, it's kind of like to comfort him. The nurse notices a big ass bruise on the baby's back. Bitch, when I seen that, I don't know if it was just the mama in me. I got a big ass lump in my throat. Like I almost wanted to cry. I got that big ass lump in my throat because we seeing that we already knew right then and there. This nigga is beating on the baby now. It's one thing for you to beat on a woman, but you beating on a defenseless baby. He got to go. He got to go, y'all. He got to go. He got to go, y'all. He got to go. She comes home pissed, okay? Now, he's getting ready to leave for an interview. He's ironing his clothes, and he was like, I got to get ready to go to this interview, whoop-de-whoop, yada, yada, yada. She goes and puts the baby down in the room and closes the door, and she goes and confronts him, and basically, you don't want to know what the doctor says? And he was like, okay, yeah, what the doctor say? You dislocated his fucking elbow. And he was like, no, there's no way. Right then and there, you should have started picking up shit and just commenced to beating his fucking ass. There should have been no more conversation after that. No more conversation after that. Just shit flying, furniture moving, ass being beaten, and all of that. That's all that should have happened from there. She tells him he's only 3 years old. She tells him that, we leaving. You can beat on me all you want to, but you will not put your hands on my kids. And he's like, I don't have time for this right now. I'm finna get ready to go to this interview. She then tells him, you not gonna get it. Basically, you a sorry ass, nothing ass motherfucking nigga, and you ain't finna get the goddamn job. Of course, that makes him snap. He punches her in the face, gets to beating her ass. The babies is in the back screaming. He drags her through the house, takes her, pins her up against the wall. Bitch is finna burn her in the face with an iron. Whoo, my heart jumped. When he had that iron and was coming towards her face, I was thinking the same thing that she said, anywhere but the face. Because the face is her moneymaker, bitch. The face is the moneymaker. She was like begging him and pleading with him, please, Derek, anywhere but the face, not my face, please. And that nigga was finna do it. But he stopped. He collected his thoughts, and he didn't burn her ass in the face. He ends up throwing her down to the ground, going off in the back room and just yelling and screaming. Basically, it's your fault. It's all your fault. Like doing that crazy man shit, just doing that crazy shit, right? So, child, we go to Waldy, okay? Well, I'm gonna, finish this up, then I'm gonna catch up with these comments. Waldy goes to Rome's room, right? Bitch, and it's hedonism in that hole. I mean, it's a big ass orgy. Baby, everybody's fucking in Rome's room. It's fucking and coke. I mean, it's a Rick James after party going on all up and through there. You can smell the badussy, booty, dick, and pussy all up and through the air. It's just wafting all through that bitch, right? So Waldy tells Rome, like, let's go on the back. I want to holler at you about the rest of this tour. He was like, all right, cool. You want to holler at me? Cool. Let's go ahead and do this, right? So they go back in the room and they sit down, and Waldy's like, hey, I bought you something, man. Bought him a little vial of coke. And Rome is like, this is the premium shit, right? I only fuck with that good booger sugar. I don't fuck with that cheap shit. I need that good booger sugar if it's going to be the sugar for the boogers or whatnot, right? He tells him, yeah, what I'm saying? It's that good shit. I bought this for you. Rome pulls it out. He breaks it down. He getting ready to hit a line, but he like, the nigga Spidey senses started tingling, was like, how about you go ahead and hit it first, nigga? You know what I'm saying? You my dude. Come and celebrate with me. How about you go ahead and hit it first, right? So Waldy goes and he leans down, and instead of him hitting the line that Rome made, he hits another line that's already on there. So he hits it, takes it to the head. Rome is like, my nigga, that nigga came to party. Let's do this shit. So he gets the Rick James hit on that line. I mean, he hit that bitch hard, right? Once he did that, I was like, Waldy, my nigga. That's my motherfucking dog. Because, bitch, I already knew what was coming next. I already knew what was coming next. So he was like, so what we gonna do now that, Keyshawn ain't gonna be on the tour? What is we gonna do? What does this mean for Lil Murda? And he was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I can call up one of my artists, and he can open up for my artists. As he's saying this, you can see the effects of the shit starting to kick in on Rome, right? Rome kind of like, shit kind of got me a little lightheaded. The shit is kind of kicking in on his ass, right? You see Waldy kind of sit back. He light up a cigarette, and then he says to Rome, you ever see somebody die before? Rome is like, nigga, what you talking about? Yeah, I seen my mama die. He was like, yeah. The thing about death, it could come quick, it could come sudden, or it could be slow. And it can be like a son of a bitch. Child, next thing you know, you can see more and more the effects of the shit wearing Rome down. And Rome is trying to get his bearings and shit straight. And you see Waldy getting up close to him. Waldy holds up a vial of fentanyl. Bitch, Waldy done gave this nigga fentanyl. Y'all know how this fentanyl is on the street now? It's taking these motherfuckers out left and right. That nigga hit that fentanyl, hit that bitch hard. He telling him, yeah, so as once again, the effects are starting to hit Rome. At this point, Rome already starting to realize, oh shit, pimp down, pimp in distress, right? But it's nothing he can do about the shit. Ain't no Narcan around to Narcan this nigga back to life. You know what I'm saying? So Waldy says, Keyshawn told me everything. And when I say everything, she told me everything. She also told me about a video that you got. Now, I don't know if Rome actually got a video back if Waldy got the video back from Rome or not, but We do see that Rome, once again, he starts to, succumb more and more to the effects of the fentanyl as it's hitting his system. Then Wardy basically goes, leans over him, gives him a wink, tells him, night, night, nigga, you ready to go night, night, nigga? Go night, night, nigga. This nigga goes nighty night. Wardy walks out the room like the smooth criminal that he is. Everybody runs up in the room of the party like, oh shit, this nigga ODing. They thinking this nigga is ODing on fentanyl, but really it was this nigga Wardy that set his ass up, killed him, took his ass out. He walk up out the room like a smooth ass motherfucking criminal, bitch. When I tell you Wardy put in that work. A round of applause, bitch, a standing ovation. Wardy, you my nigga. I'm proud of you. Cause Rome dies. He ODs from that booger sugar. The fentanyl is what it was. I was here for it. I loved all of it. I was here for it. Okay, let me go back and catch up on some of these doggone comments. Let me see. The doctor pissed me off. Oh, it's nothing. It feels like the doctors knew what the hell was going on, but I felt like the doctor knew, but the nurse was the one that said something like, doctor, whoop-de-whoop, look at this baby back. Hopefully they call CPS. The doctor knows the Derek's family. That's why he didn't call CPS. Oh, maybe that's why. I didn't think about that. In that moment, I said, grit ball. Now, Keyshawn handled the whole situation wrong. I think she told Derek she'd leave to see his reaction or if he'll get her to stay, like the flower scene, but she should have waited until he left. Yep. To pack and leave and stay with someone else like Murder and see if Derek will roll up on Lil Murder. I don't know. White privilege and biracial kids is dangerous. I didn't think about that. What if the doctor did know Derek's family and that's why he didn't want to say nothing? Probably. But how would he know that Keyshawn is the baby mama, though? I don't know. It be time for earrings to come off, Vaseline on, that Tim's on, brass knuckles and all of that. I'd have whooped his goddamn ass. As soon as she came out the room and asked about the doctor, I was like, girl, that iron is still on. He just let him leave and take your babies. I wasn't even thinking about the iron at that time, JW. Not until he drug her to the back and grabbed that bitch and was going towards her face. I just seen him get ready to burn her. I was like, no, bitch, not the money maker, not the money maker. He knew Rome would make him take it for he knew. Yeah, but to take that, I was already on. I don't know. I would have told. I mean, maybe it was a good idea that she didn't tell Derek about Rome, but at the same time, I don't know. I got that Delilah shit from Tommy, or is it Ken? I thought the role would at least say it's in my phone. I thought something, but no, he sat up there, he took that death. But then again, he couldn't get it out neither. Rome saying how you want to be buried. Baby, when he said that to him like a smooth motherfucking criminal, how you want to be buried? You know what I'm saying? It could probably be open casket. It won't be like the last bitch I found that hung herself. Yeah, that was smooth. I was proud of Wardy. Wardy got these draws this episode. Yes, he did. Yeah, I can't lie. I would do some shit like that and take pleasure in watching you struggle for your last and final breath. But I'm crazy. You know what? The way he did her, I probably would have took pleasure in it too. I ain't mad at him. Wardy gave me the Grim Reaper vibes. Well, like Uncle Clifford said in the narration, sometimes the devil can be an angel in disguise. The voice of death. He said, and he said that fire quote, you ever been walked through death and walked and take through your last breath? Baby! Wardy got my panties this episode. Yes, the fuck he did. What he knew about death, he worked with the death. That's why he knew exactly how much time it would take for him for that to flow through his system and all that. I smiled through that entire scene when he did the wink. He said, it's time to go night, night, nigga. Let's go night, night. I think with Rome being dead, his phone wouldn't matter because nobody but Keyshawn knew. So nobody is going to be checking for his sex tape. We stand Wardy. Wardy, my new favorite. That's why Wardy responded the way he did. It's like Rome has to go. Yeah, that's almost a rape scene was given Players Club. It kind of was. It kind of was. But it's still at the same time, I feel like, the police going to come and there's going to be evidence. And what if somebody goes through the phone and just so happen to be like, oh, is this Lil Murder? And it gets out because regardless what's happening in the dark with Lil Murder, and Teak is gonna come to the light. Okay. I just hope it don't come to the light in a messy way. I'm ready to see the meetup between Teak and Uncle Clifford. Cause bitch, that's gonna be good. Who y'all think will win in the fight between Teak and Clifford? Cause don't get it twisted. Yeah, Teak been in prison, but Clifford be packing. I'm just saying. What is my new favorite? Yes, Auntie. What got my panties this episode? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Bitch, Coochie said. Soon as he gave that nigga that fentanyl, bitch, as soon as he hit that second line, I was like, oh, Wardy, bitch, take my bra, my pants. Had his pussy. I was so proud of him. When he winked at the scene at the end, I pretended to die. Not the death scene, bitch. Not the death scene. Watch Big Teak become the new bodyguard for the Pink. But see, what if Diamond comes back, though? How is that going to work? See, Big Teak is the type of nigga, he needs somebody watching him. He needs somebody watching him. Otherwise, he going to go back to jail. Because he's not, like, I just don't see it for Big Teak being out here on these streets like that. Like, he needs help. He needs somebody to help him. Because he just ain't he's not reformed enough for the streets, y'all. I'm sorry, he's not. But look at y'all, that was all I got for this review of P Valley. If it was anything that I missed, y'all know what to do. Look here, make sure that you are following Mizzle, okay? You're subscribed to his YouTube channel. You're following him on Discord, IG, as well as Twitter, okay? He's going to be going live in just a little bit, 4:00 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. my time, okay? He's going to be going live talking about his review for P Valley as well as College Hill Celebrity Edition, okay? Make sure you're following me on all of my socials as well as, guys, share me out. That's the only way folk gonna know about how bomb your auntie is, okay? Share me the hell out. Also, my birthday just passed. Your girl just turned 42. This black don't crack, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and get on up out of here. Make sure, okay, that you also join us tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Central for Real Queens Real Talk with a Gentleman's Perspective. We got a couple things we're gonna get into tonight, y'all. We're gonna talk about that brawl that happened on that cruise ship from that threesome that went wrong. Okay, y'all didn't hear about that? We're gonna talk about that. We're going to talk about goddamn R. Kelly. We're going to talk about Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade. We're going to talk about this ghetto ratchet ass mama that has been going around all on social media that got mad at her baby daddy for not bringing all of her other kids McDonald's. Just her one child that she got with him, and now her other 3 badass fucking kids is ain't his responsibility. Wait, I'm jumping ahead, y'all. I'm jumping ahead. Make sure you are following, okay? Meet me back here tonight, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. If I got the times wrong, y'all Google that shit, okay? For Real Queens Real Talk, I appreciate y'all for coming through here and kicking it with me, okay? It's your girl, Auntie Momo. Y'all know what to do, okay? Share me out, like me, comment me, subscribe me, share me, and all that good stuff. And I'm going to see y'all just a little bit, all right? Peace out. We'll see y'all later. Bye.